We're back playing the Bazaar right now. We are jumping into the expansion that I now have. I also have 29 tickets. Chat, what is this? 12 loots to open up? How do I open them? How do I open the loots? Do we know? Collectibles, expansions. So the expansion here, Mysteries of the Deep. I should have that available and on. Collection chest. So go back to collection. Chest at the top left. 12 beta season. Go. Open. What do we got? Plus 50 gems and looks like maybe a special ambergris card. I don't know what that means. Maybe it looks a little bit different than the other ambergris. I don't know what the spin wheel is, so I'm assuming the next one. Card skins. So, was it like animated? It's like not normally animated, maybe? You can do 10 at a time. That looks like a skin for my board, maybe? Slight variations in animation. Goggles. What's that again? I wish I could see what it does. Goggles is like... They're called something like loop, and small items are worth 1 extra money. You can only do 10 at a time when you have 10, lol. Okay, cool skin for... I'm not really excited about having that item. It's like a 9-second cooldown, 1-second slow item. Not the best. Another loop card. Interesting. What are the odds of that? Ray, yeah. Ray card, sure. I've never really gone for a Ray build. That's Dooley. That is shield and heal to the amount that you're shielding, I think. Hammock. That is a silencer. That's a cool one. I use that a lot. As Vanessa. Plus X amount of damage to the left item. Okay, drill, power drill. We use that a lot. It's a good dually item. Skin for the board. And looks like a different skin for Pygmalion. All right, we're done here. So now I can go through here, what, and pick which ones I want on and off, or they're just always on. Like this. Can I turn this on? Or is that just on right now? And this, so I have to pick one of these, right? It's always on. Alright, cool. Well, one of these, like, collectibles maybe I could switch out at the board. Didn't I just unlock a new board? Here, rug. I can do the new rug, there we go, and card backs, there we go. Don't have any more skins for her. Don't have a skin for my stash. Or my bank. Album? You can change the music? Interesting. Alright. Should we do a Vanessa run? Yeah, she's got most of the new stuff, I think. Although I don't know if maybe the other guys have new stuff and I just have never seen it before. But we're going to jump into this Mysteries of the Deep. Kind of a tricky way to get to those chests. Oh, I like this though. This looks really nice. You gotta change your category. Bazaar. Did they update that so I can now do Bazaar on YouTube? Probably not. They really need to put that as a category on YouTube. The Bazaar. No, still doesn't exist. Probably gonna go enchanted item here. Seems really, really good. We have a hasting Illuso Ray. We have a hasting Vanessa's amulet. When you crit, you haste. That's the same as the sextant. Shielded jellyfish. Shield equal to 10 times this item's poison. When you use an adjacent aquatic item, this gains haste. That could also be really, really good, but I might have to go Turbo Vanessa amulet. The expansion's got a lot of poison and stuff, though. Maybe I do want to go shielded jellyfish into the new crab. Expansion makes aquatic better. Exactly. The expansion is about aquatic stuff. But crit haste. The Vanessa's amulet is something that's really, really good to enhance. I'm not even crazy. I'm not even that disappointed about the Turbo Illuso Ray either. It could totally be good. Especially if we get it to a ×3 multicast, but... The expansion adds new items, yes. So I think that with the expansion in mind, I think Shielded Jellyfish would be better, but damn. We don't have to go immediately into the new stuff, I guess. If it works better to go to, you know, buff the amulet and go crit or crow's nest or something, then we just do it, right?
I pay well for mid-sized things.
When use another weapon or haste, charge this. I mean, we could go with the trebuchet build. It seems silly right now, but I think it makes sense with the Turbo Vanessa's amulet. We just got to get things that could crit. Crit has some potential for broke stuff. Yes, it does. It's not going to be good on its own, the trebuchet, is the problem here. I don't know if it matters. I think Fanged Inlet might have a skill, though. This is like max health. You could get the banana thing to slow, which is pretty good. And then this has got plus shield. I feel like people usually go bananable, but could get the pelt. Only sells for 2. Weapons have 5% crit chance. Deadly Eye. That'd be nice. First time playing the expansion, so if there's stuff I haven't seen, then I haven't seen it yet. Obviously, that shouldn't need to be said. Goodbye. We got the pelt. Only sells for 2, which is sad. I probably want to try to get a crit weapon. Pistola. When you slow, this gains 10 damage and 1 burn for the fight. Mantis Shrimp, that's a new thing. We're not really doing slow build, though. Like, if I went like rifle crit build, right, with some sort of alternate haste buffing. Try to buff, I could try to haste my Langshan, which could be a totally good build. Rifle would be good if it weren't for the fact that it's only got 1 ammo, and it has to be your only weapon to reload it if you don't have anything to reload it. So it's like, hasted rifle into trebuchet would be good with infinite ammo. You should have done the Illuso Ray. Even more than the poisonous shielded jellyfish?
Don't rush it.
The expansion does not add new enemies, but there are new enemies on the latest patch, correct? Yeah, I think I need a lot of smaller things, a lot of smaller weapons to proc my trebuchet. I'm looking for the pistol. Oh, come on. I want the pistol because the pistol's kind of like a crit thing. I could go trebuchet upgrade though. I gotta get the pistol. I gotta get it.
I prefer action.
Too many good things to buy is a good thing, though. Shadow Cloak Katana Trebuchet. Very strong. Right, if I run into these things, then, you know, that's where I'll go. I could just upgrade the Trebuchet now. I probably would want to upgrade my amulet first, though, to increase the crit chance of everything. Sell the amulet to get the silver Trebuchet. There you go. Ooh. Skill, also good to just start stacking up skills early, but bronze skills, usually, you know, we're gonna get, it's a random one. It's gonna be like, your leftmost poison item does, ooh. Could be burn though. Could be weapon related. It could be crit, could be damage. Hell, do it. Damn it! Ah! I just said that! Damn you! I was kidding! Prick. Honestly, this for now.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes
10%
this
ain't
more
much.
fun.
I even said leftmost poison item, and I was like, ugh. Oh, look at you with your upgraded, enhanced jellyfish. Don't you feel cool? And with a seaweed, fuck you. We're done. We're definitely done here. This is a person. I'm gonna lose against this person. The only way to lose the game is to lose against people. You can lose all fucking day to creep, to CPU battles, whatever you wanna fucking call it. I don't give a shit. There's been 75,000 names over the course of the last 30 years. It's when I've been gaming, so shut up. Don't care what you wanna call it. The PvE. But the PvP here, see, we just lost prestige. Once you lose all your prestige, you're done. You lose the amount of prestige per day that you're on. So we lost 1 there because we're on day 1. So now we go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 events. And on the 6th day, or the 6th hour, the 6th event, it will always be a player versus player battle. And I will battle somebody else's day 2 board or something. We're going to level up. We have 1 more experience to get here. And I think that you're gonna get another freaking skill because it's gonna be a better one than the stupid leftmost poison. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bazaar. What? No. 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 We better get some poison. Dumbest shit I think I've ever seen in my life. Pip, I swear to God, I will kill you if I see anything with poison on your board.
Some folks a lot older than me have lived a
All
lot
right, we're cool.
less.
I probably want to go crit. I really like 20 extra damage. It's really good, but I probably got to go crit for the build. Rightmost item has crit or something.
You've learned all you can from me.
And then we put our amulet back in for higher crit chance.
Wonderful.
Non-weapon items, I wouldn't mind maybe something like to reload, but then again, probably not. Kina, honestly, if I'm gonna be crit hasting, I could go non-weapons into crit, like anything that has to do with haste, right? We're talking catfish, jellyfish, pufferfish. Yeah, no, poison pivot with this wouldn't be a bad play. Just enhance your pistol with poison. That or the trebuchet.
Discounts for peace.
Into a pearl. I could just keep a pearl on hand. I probably don't need the cannonball, but if I'm gonna go ammo, it would be smart. Pearl is just like, it's good. It's not good now. The fuck? Volcanic vents, burn 1, multicast 3, every 7 seconds. If we're gonna go burn build, yes, but it doesn't count as a weapon, so it's not doing the thing. And here's my Yeti crab. Freeze 1 item for 1 second. When you freeze, adjacent poison items gain 1 poison for the fight. I could keep the Yeti crab for a pivot as well. Just put these on the side there so I remember. I mean, it's not a bad thing to just put one of them in, I guess. But I don't have any aquatic items, and I don't have any poison, so better to freeze 1 item Our main thing is burn right now. I mean, it's not even. It's 4. It's crap. So still, we might just want to go giant mosquito so we don't freaking lose. Could I take on Rogue Scrapper? Probably. Shield can crit? Yeah, anything can crit besides... I mean, it's got to do shield, healing, poison, burn, or just damage, I think. You can't, like, crit a freeze. By the way, Vanessa's amulet from bronze to silver gives everything 20% crit chance.
Walk it.
I don't know if I really even want to lower the cooldown of the trebuchet right now, because I might not keep it. Shield item, Finn max health, medium items. I don't have a lot of money. Could just go max health from Finn. Could just get a random shield item. Kind of looking for weapons and hasting, though. Regen can now crit as well.
This is health food. Literally.
Curio at no money. Sad. Although I'd take a shadowed cloak. Let's get some money. Player battle. Are we ready? No, we're gonna lose. I have a horrible build. This is god awful. This is god awful.
Not to squabble with nobodies.
Yeah, he's got rocket launcher and monitor lizard. Oh, it's been fun. Goodbye, cruel world. Not even fucking close. In my defense, this game has been shoving a hot, fiery rod directly up my asshole the entire time, so... Not the best.
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying.
I don't even want to be here. More burn? We need weapons.
They only sell things so I can buy things. Huge things.
We're gonna level up anyways. I don't even want Pearl right now. I don't hate the cannon. If I swapped the cannon for the bolus and then reloaded the cannon instead, there's more fire, less slow. Alright, let's just
Not very big though, is
go for it then.
it? I guess I made a sale.
Honing steel isn't like the worst thing I've ever heard of, but
Fine, here's some gold.
Ah, place to store the
6
rest
monies?
of the tyrant's gold.
so we're gonna reload the cannon with our powder flax every 5 seconds. And then this is all charging the trebuchet. And then we're hoping that we get crits so that we get hastes.
You say old. I say thoroughly tested.
Is it a higher crit chance and a better revolver? No, it's not. So we just want crits right now. Cannon is probably just more damage. Goes to 60 damage and 6 burn. Trebuchet, probably the same thing. Trebuchet, I guess.
The keener the blade,
Yeah, this run has a negative
quicker
luck.
the
Yeah, no,
fight.
I hate everything that's going on right now with this. Centric either right is like a shield build. Rogue Scrapper also shield. Could get, I think, maybe plus damage, plus slow, plus shield from him. Tempest Flame Dancer. I wouldn't mind the Burning Cutlass. I'd probably swap Cannon for Burning Cutlass.
First,
If I could get
the
one.
flame. Then
So every 6
the
seconds it
steel.
attacks twice. Nice crit there. Did anything get hasted? Did we even see it? Well, haste for 1 second isn't a lot. So now we go like that, I guess. Sells items, buys your bronze tier items at +1. Not a bad idea. But plus burn, it's gonna be only +1 burn, but +1 burn on a fiery cutlass could be meaningful. Patch yesterday's really pushing slow builds. They reworked slow, a lot of slow skills, and buffed Tropical Island for Vanessa. Haste your other items. I mean, this would go well with the haste build, right? But weapons to the right have +25 damage. I don't hate the idea of doing figurehead either. For buffing all of our weapons that we currently have. But we're doing a burn thing right now. So, Pet Rock increases our crit chance.
If you buy one
Probably put the Pet Rock in instead of the powder flask.
pressure, though.
And then sell these off. So now we have 30% crit chance, 50% crit chance, and 38% crit chance. What's this? Diving helmet, that's new. Ooh, though, the katana. The katana into the trebuchet is like a thing. Adjacent items are aquatic. You can make items aquatic by putting the diving helmet in. That's interesting. Crit burn build sounds fun. Katana's going to be better than the fiery cutlass. Just because it's charging the trebuchet, and that's really what we're using it for.
Spend 300 more for free shipping. I'll carry it to your vehicle.
Plus damage. Give plus damage in the katana. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, though, is the problem. More income does sound kind of nice, but maybe 2 gold, 1 XP. Try to level up.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Cutlass hits twice, though, so they charge the same amount. True, it was, what, 6 seconds for 2 hits. Less damage, more burn. But the burn right now, 2 burn isn't going to do much. We're gonna lose everything. I think this is honestly gonna be a clean sweep, lose every single time. This is not the build that you go for, but it's the build that they gave me, right? That's the problem with going for an enhanced item or enchanted, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's sunk cost fallacy.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
You might prefer Argenta's training. She's amazing.
More burn? Probably crit, honestly.
It takes real confidence to let a kid train you. I'm impressed.
So now we can afford to put in the cutlass again. But we're charging a trebuchet that's not doing enough damage in the first place. This is not ranked, no. I don't want to quit. I get why people just reset until they get the most overpowered run and then just kill everybody else. It's fine. Grape shot's not the worst to put in there. It's pretty low. It's pretty low. Nesting doll. Probably not. We just want things that use itself really, really quickly. This is a weapon or haste, and this is not a weapon. So this could be good because it's a small item. We could take out like the fiery cutlass or something like that, and it would reload every time the revolver was fired, and then the revolver can reload itself every time I crit. But I'm also just not, I'm not feeling it. And the grenade is a thing. If you go grenade into powder flask, but that's more like burst damage. Kind of a start. And the grenade was not debuffed, but nerfed a bit, I think, right? Wasn't it 4 seconds? Almost everything in Vanessa's gun build was nerfed.
Old saying round here, an empty gun is an empty wallet.
We're poor. Grenade powder flask is better than the katana. For damage, but not for charging the trebuchet, which is kind of the point right now. Unless you're also using cannon, none of those were useful. Wanted poster. Items have higher crit chance, and if I win a fight, I get extra XP. And I could shove it in there if I wanted to go crazy. It's not the worst idea, but I am taking away 1 extra 2-second charge on my trebuchet every 3 seconds. When I fight against a player, gain 1 XP. If you have it in play, gain 1 additional. So you're saying that I could have that the wanted poster in my inventory and I would still get 1 extra XP? Grenade has high crit chance. Yeah. True. Boiler Room Brawler is when you haste, you shield. That could be nice, but also Flame Juggler. If I could win the battle, which I probably wouldn't, I could get plus burn. Retiree, I don't think he's got anything for my build. I'll go Boiler Room. One of Vanessa's good backpack items. Yeah, I didn't know that one worked from your backpack. I'll go here for the Eagle Talisman, 5% crit chance, or when you haste, shield 10. Get to the point where we're critting all the time, then we'll hopefully have perma haste. Hopefully we'll at one point in time have enough money to go to a freaking curio and get the rocket boots so that I could add 1 second of haste onto this. And I'll say potentially get the shadowed cloak, but I don't know about that. ECatman, 26 months, what's up? I feel like shadowed cloak into the fiery cutlass or the katana would be like pretty dope. Time for another poison skill. It's about that time. Wake up, honey, they're dropping another poison skill. I can go Andy to try to upgrade my revolver. Don't know what Andy's gonna be offering us is the problem. Or I could just upgrade my fiery cutlass since it's pretty crap. I want to roll with it because it's cool. It's a cool item. It's just not doing what it needs to be doing yet.
Inspire the crew.
Barkin, not the best time for you. Could get a cutlass upgrade. Could get a trebuchet upgrade. Cloak into katana is perma haste, isn't it? Well, it depends on the level of the shadowed cloak. I think level 1, level bronze might be only 1 second, and it would take 1.5 second for the katana to go off. So no, but close.
Place to store the rest of the tyrant's
Poison skills?
gold.
First time you use a large item, haste 2 items. You have a vehicle, reduce your... This is a vehicle? It has wheels, okay? Look. Why isn't it a vehicle? I could drive around in a trebuchet. You have a vehicle, reduce your non-vehicle cooldowns. For your non-weapons, have 10% crit chance. You know, that would have been good had we pivoted to the poison build. Of course, we never even saw that, besides the one frickin' crab and the clam. Which... You know, the clam going up and going crazy could have really actually been the thing, but large item, haste 2, we'll do that.
I hope we can do this again.
Ride the trebuchet, just don't cut the wrong rope. I'm imagining this is also going to be a
but I've
loss here.
seen my share of storms. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
You also have a turbo Vanessa's amulet with a cannon. But you have way more fucking damage than I do.
Next time, boys.
Ooh, it's a
less
tie.
blunder,
Literally the
more
exact
blunder.
same damage. Look at that. Look at that. They have freaking final dose as well. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Only a bronze poison though upgrade? You dumbass. I got silver poison upgrade. That's why you lost. We tied actually, but tie goes to the runner. That is fucking hilarious. Well done, Kevin. We got our first win in giant air quotes. Won a poster, that's so good. Yeah, we got a little extra XP from that. Gold tier items. I honestly, temp boost for damage would probably be the play here, but long term, assuming we're just gonna go ahead and assume we're losing, long term gold tier, give it to me.
Oh, you know.
When you use another weapon, charge this 2 seconds. Could we have a cannonade charging the trebuchet, charging the cannonade? Just go back and forth, just bing, 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 bing. Probably wouldn't work that way because of the, you know, this is 7 seconds, this is 9.4. But a man can dream, Harold. Not enough space. I could swap the trebuchet for the cannonade. There's nothing telling me I have to use the trebuchet. It's getting charged. Oh, and actually, no, the trebuchet is getting charged on haste. So no, this is only weapon.
We doing business here or what?
So the trebuchet has way more opportunity to go off, which is why it's lower damage. And it takes longer to fire. No gun or poster and go for it. That's what I was thinking. Take out the revolver and the wanted poster. Put the cannonade in there. Put the lemonade. But I don't even think I have enough money. I'd have to sell everything, which I can do. I don't think I need any of this stuff anymore. But there's probably something better that's going to come up. Like a tropical island when you slow gain 5 regen. Adjacent items have 25% crit chance. Adjacent items have bonus damage, heal, or shield equal to their crit chance. Buckle is good. I think maybe Pet Rock, Revolver out for Buckle. But we're using a lot less weapons to charge the trebuchet. Probably wanted poster out. If I'm being honest. I'm gonna like this. I still need to sell something. I have to sell my wanted poster. If I want the buckle. Unfortunately, I want the XP, but
That's a 24
belt buckle is going to give me
decision,
a
my
higher
friend.
chance for crits and then higher damage on my fiery cutlass, which is going to give me more burn. So I think that would be the way to do it. Or this. You know, it depends on how fast we're proccing the trebuchet. Is it going to be going off faster than once every 4 seconds because of the fact that it's charging? Probably, ideally. And if that's the case, then we want it to crit more, which is going to haste more. But we got 68% crit chance, almost perfect. 60% crit chance on fiery cutlass. I could do this if I wanted to, because this bumps us up to an 80% crit chance, which means probably more haste procs, but this gets used twice. It's probably going to crit once on 60. I hate how the trebuchet's burn does not scale. Yeah, because it's not enchanted. You know, the positive thing there is that you can still enchant this with something else. Whereas I can't re-enchant the fiery cutlass. It has scaling and burn. So, we'll roll with that. And I don't have the thing for this, but I might do it anyways because I don't have any money. When you haste, reload this. I was thinking if I got the javelin, I might go for it. Probably better fiery cutlass, but javelin's not bad. Only 25% crit chance though. But we are gonna haste. We're gonna crit with something, which is gonna then reload it. Revolver Pet Rock charging the trebuchet more. That's the problem right now. We need to charge the trebuchet. Losing crit chance and weapon uses though. Exactly. I think our entire build relies on charging the trebuchet. Scoville. Is this the guy that's unbelievably cracked and just not worth fighting? Your burn items have +2 burn. That would be nice. He's got cinders. That would be nice. Curry, skillet, black pepper. Burn 2, charge adjacent items. Multicast. Hot sauce. Freeze adjacent food. No. When you burn, this gains 5 burn. Pickled peppers would be good, but I think that he's going to be too hard for us, probably. Preening duelist. Do you have crit stuff? Plus damage. He's got the pistol sword, so every single time that you use an ammo item, it also triggers the pistol sword. Might honestly be worth swapping the cutlass out and doing a gun build with that. But that would charge up the trebuchet like crazy. But going a bunch of ammo items, you know, we got rid of our reloading thing, the powder flask. He's fiery food enemy. He's rough. Kyber Commander's got little bees. Kyber Commander. First 5 times your enemy uses a weapon, charge 1 item. That's a pretty cool skill. He's also got insect wings for item cooldown. Junkyard Lance. Get the trebuchet lower with the insect wings. I could attempt the fire guy, but I just don't know if I would win. If I got pickled peppers, though,
Feel the
I think we're gonna
burn.
get squashed.
The burn is life.
It's a lot of burn coming in. We better hope we crit a lot. Dude's got over double my, not under double, I guess, my health.
When I left the Infernal, the other envoys beat me up.
I think that was
just like
double
this.
trebuchet crit. How the frick did he hey, that's good. I like that. Hell. All right, I'm gonna watch that again to see why did he go from 1400 to like 600 health. That was a crit, I think, on the fiery cutlass and trebuchet. Wow. Wow. I didn't know that the pickled peppers was a double wide. Was a 2. Because that would be tough to fit that. It's not even. It doesn't even count as a weapon. I would have to like switch out my trebuchet for the pickled peppers. And did I even save my cannon? Can I look at my inventory, please? No, I didn't even. So, no, I think that we made the right move. And fiery is good. That's a good upgrade for us. Silver tier weapon, loot, or silver item. I'm gonna go weapon here. Sells haste items. I think I have to. Sextant, when you crit haste. And items have higher crit chance. Like I could swap the swashbuckle, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If my crits were all higher and we had something better with haste, I would think about it, but I think we keep swashbuckle for now. Could take the fishing rod to try to pull up something, but I'm wasting money, I think. Docklines is great for a slow build, but I don't have that. That dude can have enchanted items too, which is pretty nice.
You've
just taken the first step toward good
When this gains haste, gains plus poison. No. I do have plus burn though. Pop snappers doesn't even count as a weapon though. I don't know why it wouldn't.
Oh, I understand.
I'm using it as a weapon. I'm using it as such. How is it not a weapon?
My fight
War
isn't
chest,
with
only
you.
one battle as well.
Insist. I may be young for a captain. but
Watch
I've
Severance
seen my
finale.
share of
Haven't seen
storms.
that show yet. Oh, you got shiny catfish with a Yeti crab buffing its stuff. So it's hasting itself. The catfish is with
Got
the
talent.
shadowed cloak,
You
which
should
is
put
nice.
it toward noble
Yeti
and
crab,
peace.
when it freezes, it buffs the adjacent poison items plus 2 poison. You know, you had a thing going on. You had a thing going on. I apparently just suddenly went from 0 to hero though with this combination. You gotta remember that the crit on the fire is also dealing double burn, I think. Dude's got a cove though. I mean, if you're going cove build, you've already lost. Unfortunately. You gotta swap that cove out for something. Get a burn item. Aid the convoy. Medium. I'm pretty poor. We have burned stuff I could try to get, you know, but the only thing I would really get, you're not going to get a fiery cutlass. Maybe I would get a trebuchet, but probably not. Fight a monster? I like an extra monster battle. Lich! Get that swashbuckle and cutlass, it's good. We're such a freaking pirate right now. Double barrels got crit as well. I don't know where I'd put it though. Oh, 20% chance. I was gonna say, it's getting the 20% from the Vanessa's amulet. I didn't know it would do that from the stash. I was thinking it would be 40 if I put it in, but no, it wouldn't because it was already applying Turbo Vanessa amulet. If you get the normal cutlass in the shop, it'll still upgrade the burn one. Yes, it will, yeah. Junkyard catapult. Well, I got a trebuchet. I've got the superior siege engine. Get him! That's right. Moron with his catapult over here. Have you even siege engined in your entire freaking life? Moron. Upgrade a silver or lower. I honestly wouldn't be upset about upgrading my Vanessa amulet right now. Am I crazy?
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the
30%
fight.
crit chance on everything? You know, hey, we're doing well. What if we take on Infernal and get whatever the hell he has? The thing. He's tough. He's really, really tough. When you burn, your weapons gain 4 damage. When you burn, items gain crit chance. Weapons deal plus 15 damage. I want all of that. Yeah, we do have a speed build, oddly enough. I mean, that's the point of the trebuchet, is to do burst damage. But this guy does a lot. He does a lot of burn. If we don't take him out in the next 5 seconds, it's over. Go, 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 go. 5, 4, 3. Skill, 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 skill. No! Magma core. I don't even want to look at it. How many bronze things do we have? 1. Still might be the way to go. I could start buffing my health at this point in time. My health is really low. Oops. Submersible, 36 damage every 6 seconds. Shield equal to this item's damage. If you have another vehicle or large item, reduce this item's cooldown by 50%. Whoa, 3-second use deals damage and shields equal to damage is not Not bad. Wow, worst one. Put that in over the rock and the revolver. Swap out the rock and revolver for that. So this is 4 seconds. This is just basically here for the 10% crit chance. But this being 3 seconds, not bad. I don't know if we even care about the shields that it's gonna do.
Excuse me.
I could also do
There are
repeater.
people in line behind you.
But you know, we don't have the ammo weapons for that. It's a great weapon to have for ammo builds, but buckle will give you 2 times the shield. Oh, you mean like I would put the swashbuckle next to the submersible? Probably. Well, no, I don't know. It's going to use once every 3 seconds. This is twice every 6 seconds. It's about the same. I guess it would activate the haste faster, though. It also activates vehicle skills if you find them. What does that mean? The shop owner is a dick. I didn't even hear him. What did he say?
Every second brings my sales numbers down. Just so you know.
Did we get rid of Katana at this point in time? It's a vehicle. Oh, it activates vehicle skills. I see what you mean. I thought you were talking about like a skill, like when you use another weapon or haste charge this 2 seconds, somehow activates some other vehicle stuff. But you meant vehicle skills that, yeah. I think you're right. I think we get rid of this. I think we go all in. I think we don't even store it. We just sell it. We just say we're all in, and if we lose, then we lose. What if it's so much fucking worse though? Fiery Cutlass down to 35% crit chance. Sad, but 3 second submersible sounds pretty hot. No. Well, no. I think the crit on the Cutlass is better because the Cutlass does double crit damage. It does. Oh, that's why we're doing so much freaking damage. You're right. So this is going to go off 3 seconds anyways. It's just going to lose damage and shield without the swashbuckle ability. But it's still going to charge the trebuchet like a bee. And this is going to be dealing. So this is over here. It hits for possibly, if it lands 2 non-crits, it's 40 damage. 2 crits, it would be 80 damage. And this is multiplying that by 4. That's pretty darn good. Is it worth buckling the sub and Cutlass? Oh, maybe? I just know that the trebuchet, the whole point of the trebuchet is that we want to go off a lot. Like, a lot. But you might be right. Because this might give it more haste, or these things more haste. If I can get hasted submersible, that's a 1.5 second submersible. Most of your damage might actually be your Cutlass. I think you might be right. I forgot about the double crit damage. Which is, yeah, kind of what we're doing here. Crit. Ammo skills, crit skills, gold tier skills. I might have to go crit.
That's for me.
When you crit, your heal items gain? No. Rightmost item has higher crit chance. Leftmost item has higher crit chance. I like the idea of jumping my submersible right up to plus 16% crit. It's also going to be plus 16 damage. Crit scaling is a must. Yeah, we do want something like every time you crit, you add damage onto your weapon or something. But bird in the hand, 2 in the bush and all that jazz. Yeah, we go left eye, you're right, and then we swap the Cutlass for the...
Everything.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Sells weapons. Do we want... I kind of want a silver Cutlass. I want an upgrade for these things.
Few warriors live to retire. By my weapons.
Wrong one.
You might.
That's the right one. That's correct.
Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside
This guy, though, when you haste, it gains 30 damage for the fight. There's something to be said about getting rid of the trebuchet with the shark ray, and then having these things go like crit, 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 and this thing's going like with all of its damage. And we get a slot for an extra small item. Do we want the trebuchet to go off a lot? Or do we want the shark ray to go off very little, but have a lot of damage? Where's this haste from? Turbo Vanessa's amulet, when your items crit haste.
I destroyed.
And the swashbuckle giving crit. I don't know, man. I still think that the trebuchet going off a shit ton will give these things more haste, which is going to basically power up the cutlass and the submersible. So this might actually feed into these things. We don't even care about the trebuchet damage. Whereas if we went shark ray, we would care about the shark ray damage, but it would be going off a lot less, probably. You have to have a large item for the sub to have a 3-second cooldown. Yes. SMPM Prime sub, what's up? So if anything, what, I would swap out the submersible for the shark ray, but the submersible is really necessary for... I think we keep what we got. But, there's something there. There could definitely be a shark ray build with Turbo Vanessa amulet. Here's our test.
We're out to
You don't really want to
king,
test things against
not to
PvP, but
squabble with
I went all
noise.
in because I'm
Go
crazy.
ahead, underestimate me. It makes
Uh-oh.
this more fun.
Initial dose. Wow. Double barrel lifesteal. I've never seen this build before.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
If we're beating gold double barrel crow's nest, I feel pretty good. Crow's nest in every Vanessa, I swear. Yeah, no, it's like the least unique build imaginable. It's, you know, it works though, is the thing. Doesn't even have a full board. It has 5 or 6 wins. I want to get an upgraded trebuchet, but at this point in time, it's not even that necessary. I suppose this is also a weapon that she could be selling. I could try to get another gold submersible to get diamond, but I don't think I have enough money for a gold submersible. So I'm gonna go ahead and aid the convoy and try to get myself as fast as I possibly can to level 10. So I can get an enchantment. At this point in time, we should check next fight which one's proccing more. Is it the 1.5 second submersible or is it the trebuchet? I mean, that one, it was like we maybe procced everything twice. But tools, small weapon, work at the docks probably. Not always best to always go risky, question mark? Risky as in taking on the Radiant Corsair? Chat, do you think we could with this build? I don't know. It's been saucy. Happy to get this 3-wide item because it's going to sell for more. You beat the Corsair, he's easy. Depends on what he hits you with the spyglass. That's right, he adds like 2 or 3 seconds of cooldown onto something, right? Like we did that onto my submersible. I mean, any of it's going to be bad. If he did it under the trebuchet, it wouldn't be that big of a deal because it's basically going off via charge anyways, but this guy doesn't really have anything that we need, I don't think. He's just dumb. Value, rivet gun could be a thing, but I don't know what I would get rid of for the rivet gun. Nothing. Unless I could buff everything. No, even still, I need the haste.
Sails down, anchors up. Just
I gotta kill the Radiant Corsair
command.
twice. Essentially, what's going on here.
The whole bazaar.
But if I could get that skill, Fiery Rebirth, every time you die, you heal the full, that'd be insane. Fiery Katana, too. Got a Lighthouse. And deal 33% or 20% of your enemy's max health. Did we already get him once? He got my fiery cutlass. No, he got my trebuchet. Idiot. Idiot. Ah, that's not what I wanted. It's cool though. I have 0 friends. It shouldn't even offer you something like this if you don't have the appropriate thing to satisfy the condition. You should have at least 1 friend if it's going to offer you golden bonds like that. Upgrade your leftmost bronze tier item. Wow, thank you so much for that. That was really nice of you to do that for me. Thank you. Plus poison. I think we got to think about our poison right now, chat. We got to take our poison build seriously.
Experience is treasure.
First time you fall below half health, slow. Items have plus 2% crit chance when you start a fight, increases by 2%. And leftmost weapon deals plus 30 damage. I gotta go inexorable for sure.
My skills.
Plus crit, and then that's gonna be plus damage because swashbuckle. Yeah. If we can survive long enough, inexorable will carry us to the finish line. Crit them dry. We're 78% chance, 62% chance, and 45% chance crit. I need to get some frickin' rocket boots for my amulet here. Putting it from a 1 second to a 2 second haste would be everything right now.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Where's the curio? I know we had to skip 2 curios in the beginning. They probably think I don't want to. When you heal or gain regen, item gains 30% crit chance. Combat medic, that's a good one.
Next time I'll show you what
I really didn't peg this as a build that would be that burst damage. Holy smokes. So we did 3 times here, 3 times here, 2 times here. Turbo amulet, it says ×1. I don't know why it says ×1. But it hasted things 6 times, so we got 6 crits essentially. Why ×1? It's not even a usable item. Again with you, not a usable item. So how did I use it then? Just looking, we're not learning much information by looking at this. I guess if I were to put an enchantment on something, it would be the submersible because it's dealing more damage, more block. It's looking good. We like it. We like it, dude, to cha-cha. We want to do more fights if we can for inexorable. So if I get something here that offers me a fight, I'll probably take it. Skill upgrades. Fastest way to just dump all of your money. Could try to get a trebuchet upgrade, but I'm like, once again, don't know if I even care anymore about the trebuchet. It's there to feed haste. Ooh, gold initial dose. Yep. Vanessa's amulet upgrade. That's all I would get from that. I don't hate the idea of getting some health. And we got to level 10. We did it. And what was that? Damage effects? Burn effects. Double burn trebuchet? I'd keep it around just for the burn at that point. I don't hate it. I could do a burn for 10% damage as submersible too. And then that would also benefit from the +4 burn fiery. I don't know how you're gonna have a burning submarine. It's SpongeBob physics up in this class, but what would burning swashbuckle, just for the sake of it? Probably like if an item crits, it burns 2 or some bullshit. Swashbuckle doesn't even have burning. Not even an option. So Burninator bot for more burning. Yeah, 14 burn on the fiery submersible. It's now even better than the trebuchet by far. Goodbye. Already 142 burn in the Burninator. Flamethrower is cool. I mean, it's just for the sakes. If say I put it in there, it would be dealing 84 damage, 88 burn with an 82% crit chance. I mean, we'd be applying every 6 seconds. It'd be plopping down a fat 170 something burn. Buckle is good, random target, because it only has 3 options, and 2 of them are great. Yeah, so if you put a random on it, it would either be shiny, deadly, or radiant. Shiny says double damage, shield, and heal bonus. Deadly is double crit chance bonus. Radiant, it cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed, which shouldn't even be on there, by the way, because you physically can't slow freeze. You could destroy the swashbuckle, I guess, is the thing there. That would drop your haste by a lot. Yeah, once again, the fiery submersible wouldn't be able to go every 3 seconds either. It would be like a replace the submersible probably and keep the trebuchet, but then the submersible is just good. It drives the entire engine that we currently have, so not the best item for us to get, but Hero Merchant, I don't really know who I would go to and what I would try to get. What I would even be willing to swap at this point in time. I would have to find something really, really good, like something to swap the trebuchet for. It'd have to be a large item or a vehicle. Having Radiant on board, even if it can't be targeted, is good because it tanks hits of slow freeze, etc. Radiant tanks hits of slow and freeze. Like it doesn't, like if it were to hit it, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't like take aggro from those, right? If you're gonna enchant the Flamethrower, it would probably beat the Cutlass. That's what I was saying, put it here. This is 6 seconds, this is 6 seconds. But this is double use. This would be a lot more burn, but then it's gonna be a lot less trebuchet. So I don't know. There's something to be said. Even if you're only using it once and you're putting down 176 burn, that's better than, you know, double crit damage. That probably doesn't apply. That probably does apply. This got double crit. It would be 60 damage. Or 60 burn. Right? 6 for 2 instead of 6 for 1. After Diamond upgrade, it gets double burn damage. 2 hits of crits gets you 2 haste procs. Yeah. The problem with the haste procs is that it's only hasting for 1 second, which is pretty fucking lame. But it is charging the trebuchet. So if this gets 2 crits, that's what, 8 seconds of trebuchet charge? That's basically 1 free trebuchet at that point in time. What happens when you hit the sub goals, ECAT man? Well, we kind of already said that we lowered the sub goal because we got a bunch of YouTube memberships. But I don't know. What should we do if we hit the sub goal? Now, 2 more subs. 160 burn every 6 seconds, or 320 burn once. Diamond 640 if you burn enchant it.
Around the globe. Unbearably slow.
You're saying this is 160? Ranked run for sub goal. Sure, I'll do 1 ranked if we hit our sub goal. Diamond Flamethrower crit is potential 320 burn. All right, fine. Sage, Vader, thank you so much. Witch Amy, thank you for the subs. I appreciate you guys. Working together as a team. It's a team sport over here. Bruh. Once again, there probably could be something good here, but I don't have it in my head where I would go, so you need the vision first. I'm gonna go damage. People want ranked, I guess. Non-weapons, gumballs, or spare change. I don't mind the idea of gumballs right now. Non-weapons, I guess we'd be looking for an amulet upgrade, which would be good. E-Catman with 10 gifted subs! We have a hype training coming. Not here yet? Are you kidding me with the 10 bomb? Are you drunk? I'm gonna put on my fiery glasses. So you guys are actually like considering this flamethrower, right? If I got the ability to upgrade something though, why wouldn't I upgrade Swashbuckler or the Fiery Submersible or the Amulet? Those are atrocious. Don't consider it. Put Cutlass as double and the haste compared to the Flamethrower. Yeah, no, that's the thing, right? We're gonna go Gumball. For extra crit chance, we want blue. And red is extra damage, which is also just good. Green is max health. Yellow is the only color we don't really want. Blue and red. Hell yeah. We're up to 85% crit chance. 69. Pow pow. Finger guns. 52 on the trebuchet. Love it. Jadeite. Oh, is this crit to here too? Items getting 3% crit chance? Oh, no. Still better to have the Vanessa amulet. This guy's won 2 more matches than I have.
I may be young for a
Looks like lost maybe
but
the
I've
first
seen
2.
my share of storms.
Or maybe lost 1 at like day 4. He's got weights into spiky shields. So he's trying to shield up and then deal damage equal to his shield. He's got a shielded succulent, which is not bad. 486 silk scarf, not bad. The burn is better than the trebuchet though attacking. Like I should trade up the trebuchet because the trebuchet is the only thing that makes the fire submersible down to 3 seconds. Max health chocolate bars. Let's go Keen. Let's see what she's got.
Not war.
Oh. Iceberg. When an enemy uses any item, freeze it for 1 second. If you were able to get that early, which you can't because I think it's only diamond, and then Curio upgrade it for more freeze. That's your large replacement. You guys think I can get 48 cents right now? You think I can pull 48 cents out of my penis hole? It's only 0.5 freeze it gold. You can get it gold? Okay. It is large. Chat, can you do math? Sell everything. Could I even get it if I sold everything? Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. I could go lighthouse. I mean, there's something saying I couldn't do lighthouse, but it's charging on slow. But it's burn. No.
You're not ready to accept the light.
Unique to Vanessa, crit skills or freeze skills. Am I crazy for wanting to go more crit? No. Your items have plus 2% crit chance per weapon that you have. Leftmost is higher crit. All items have 8% plus crit chance. I kind of want crit scaling. I'm trying to remember the exact upgrade that I'm looking for right now. What's this guy's name?
If you do not sing,
You son of a bitch! I clicked on the screen to tab back in, and I clicked here in the corner and it said, skip. It said fucking skip. Oh, you want to skip it? I did not click on that thing. I did not click the fucking arrow. No. Fix your game. Fix your fucking game. Bullshit. Glasses are off. Fuck you. I clicked like over here. Seriously, restart the whole thing. It was fucking free. It was my level up reward, and I just said no. Oh yeah, no, I don't want that. No, I'll say no. Seriously, give me a tooltip that says you're gonna skip without taking this free upgrade, you dumbass. Are you sure? Fuck this game. Oh my, I'm so actually furious. I could lose this whole thing and I'd be fine. The fact that they took that away from me because I clicked on the screen, not even on the arrow, you bitch. You're a bad person, you should feel bad.
Yataria? The Dunes? Where shall we start?
At the start of every day, upgrade a tool of lower quality. No. That's loot. Wouldn't even be able to use it anyways. When you use a core, upgrade the core. I could just get something to sell though, like the sells for 24. That's not bad. Friends have +1 multicast. I've never actually seen this before. This must be a new thing. Leftmost burn item gains +2 burn. That's pretty solid too. It's kind of sad to get a loot item here. I mean, you can get like a extra large diamond enchanted shitty shit, but you can go for the money. 24 is a lot. You could go for more money. I mean, at 24, it's like you can get an enchanted item, but yeah, you can go for the money.
Magnificent find.
It's all for nothing. It doesn't matter anymore, chat. Why do you keep giving me pickles? Would you stop? Weapons platform? Probably. I could go for weapon lifesteal elite duelist, but you just never get it. You never get it. Weapons platform. When you use a large item, haste a small item for 2 seconds. Items have higher crit chance. I think actually, careful where you fucking tab back into the game. Jesus Christ, touch the bush. The bush is safe. Oh, this thing? Laser. Fire the lasers. Blood Reef Captain has an ammo. What's Blood Reef Captain? Cooldowns are reduced by 5% if you have a vehicle. Oh, well, we do. 5% if you have a weapon, and reduced by 5% if you have a tool. It's apparel. If you have 5 or fewer items in play, your weapons have +25 damage. That would be good too. But I think I'm gonna go weapons platform instead. You listen to Imagine Dragons. I can't remember the last time I listened to Imagine Dragons. Probably when I was watching the Arcane show. Wolf Goddess, 52 months. Haven't been able to watch for a very hot minute. Hope you've been doing well. You know, I'd be doing a hell of a lot better if I got one of those skills. Or didn't have the game take away my fucking crit skill from me. Awful game. Should have gone iceberg, chat. We should have gone iceberg. XP's solid. Cooldown's good. Silver, unfortunately. But you know what? Oh, wait, you know what? This is only bronze tier. I was gonna say we could upgrade it with the hammer. No, we can't actually even. Am I crazy for wanting to upgrade the cooldown of like the fiery cutlass instead of the trebuchet? I don't think so. I think it's fine. And I think you should be fine with it. Because I might get rid of the trebuchet. I'm kind of looking to get rid of the trebuchet at some point in time. It is fueling the haste, though. I need a frickin' curio with a rocket boot. Can you just give me a rocket boot here? Temp boost. Don't we already have a temp damage boost? Small, medium. Go for amulet buckle. Not at all. I was gonna say submarine. Yeah, but it's just the percentage base. So like 3, it's not gonna take away. It's gonna take away 0.1 or something. Whatever the math is there. My brain hurts so. Could go temp damage again, but it's just kind of lame. I don't think we need
How do
to.
you hugelings use these things?
Haste adjacent items for 3 seconds. When you burn, charge this 1 second. Something to be said about swapping my hasty haste Vanessa's amulet for a Zorkid. Because we're burn, and this will be the thing that hastes. But something won't be getting hasted then. Critting is also damage, but this is 30% crit chance. You know, if I took this away, it's still pretty high crit chances across the board. 59, 43, 26. That's not horrible. Zorkid is a new one. It's a new item they added. When you burn, charge. I'm thinking. How often are we burning? When you burn, charge this too. She's selling burn items, dude. Grab it and look for a 2-slot vehicle. But the fiery submersible 3 seconds is going to be charging this Zorkid. Buy it and try it. What we have going on right now is it's working. It's just, if we get to the point in time where everything is already over 100% crit chance, I mean, A, it's good damage, but we won't need it. We won't need the Vanessa's amulet for the crit anymore, and this is already giving us better haste. It's the 3-second haste. We could have a perma-hasted trebuchet submersible. You generally kill them in 3 activations, so no, the Zorkic might not take make too much of a difference. True, but it might make a difference when we go against, you know, 60,000 health Pygmalion. Zorkid gun seems like a good combo too.
Does it hurt?
Well, I wouldn't want the gun because I don't have a way to reload it. I'm just probably gonna say no. Yeah, I could buy and hold it, I guess. If I get rocket boots, of course, amulet.
Okay, now tell me something. Something huge.
Here, you're gonna have these.
Where it says I have to trade even when I don't care.
Moron. Oh, you know what? Does she buy bigger stuff for more money? I maybe should have sold the robotics factory to her. This guy has never lost. He's never lost a battle.
You should
Let me
know,
guess.
I'm a bit
Marbles,
of a legend
matchbook,
on Lago.
yo-yo.
Sure. Have you noticed I'm huge?
Deadly hogwash. Just got health? Max health builds? Trying to figure out where his healing is coming from. Multicasts on the hogwash. That's crazy healing. He's got 8,000, 9,000 health right now. I had 1,000 burn on that fucker. Wow. Healing items have +1 multicast from luxury tent. Damn. Good thing he wasn't dealing any damage to me. He probably could have sneezed on me, you know, 10,000 times there. Take the money. That was a damage showcase. Not to mention 183 duct tape. Those weapons, chocolate bars, or plus damage. I'd rather get an upgrade from one of my weapons over anything else, but max health isn't a bad idea.
Any good fights lately? Oh, I do miss it.
When you use an adjacent item, this gains haste for 2 seconds. And when you haste, the trebuchet goes off. No, these are all great. These are great items, but unfortunately, the anchor is not a vehicle. Nope, that's not it. Burn reload though on the musket.
I respect new food,
We tried.
but bare hands are not enough.
We used to ride these babies for miles. I'm not gonna say no to a free enchantment. That's pretty rare. But it would only go in the trebuchet, which is not horrible. We don't have any heal. We don't have any sustain. Well, sustain, I guess we do. We have plenty of shielding. Yeah, you're not gonna say no to that. I can't put healing on the swashbuckle. Do they turn you down if you try, or do they just go like, here's nothing? Heal can defend against the poison. It turns you down. I can see this game. I love the hearts popping up around this flaming trebuchet. Oh, it's so cute. I can see this game allowing you to put an enchantment on something and have it be for nothing, like Isaac style. Congrats, nothing. This is trash. I could probably take on the Volcus Enforcer. He's a freeze guy. Property Baron is like for value. He's got one good thing though, doesn't he? Property Baron. Your large items have 50% crit chance plus.
I'm gonna kill you with kindness, my trebuchet named
You know
kind.
we're on an important mission,
Trebuchet!
right? Overthrowing tyrants,
I'm gonna kill you with
liberation,
kindness.
and
My
such?
trebuchet named Kindness. My trebuchet! Steve has clearly never used a trebuchet in his life. I don't hate the idea of trying to go for big numbers, which is the upgrade for plus 50% crit chance on the trebuchet. That would put it over 100% chance. Volcus Enforcer, though, would just give us more experience. He's got first 3 times you shield, freeze an item. That's pretty good. When you freeze, your item's getting crit chance. We're not freezing at all, but we could get something later. Trebuchet! He despises the French. Tray bucket. Fakest pirate ever. Doesn't even know what a trebuchet is. Trebuchet! Chow, what do you think? Property Baron or Volcus Enforcer? I think Volcus Enforcer is probably an easy win. Property Baron might kill us, but probably not. It's got a lot of health. We got the burst. Property Baron spooky now. I mean, he starts at like way more damage than he used to with his stupid skyscraper. It's like 1,900 plus crit chance times 2. Baron for the current build. Send you would need to rebuild the other. Yeah, but the thing is, if I lose against the Property Baron, I'd much rather have 4 pennies, 3 experience, and some random loot item that probably is worth more. But I don't know. If I get something from this guy, the big stuff, it probably sells for a lot. Change the billboard. It will buff in battle now. Wonder how dealing damage with properties works here. Does he hit you with a whole ass skyscraper? Yeah, the whole thing, just like a giraffe necking. It's got 6,000 health. Could be rough. Volcus Enforcer freezing is dangerous, but if we put enough burn on him, I don't think it'll matter. Zappy sound made from the Sauron beam.
Crimson Storm hasn't sat in the dock this long since my father built her.
I really don't want to lose against this fucker. I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Yeah, he hit me hard. Hit me real hard. If the keys would have gone off, maybe we would have got
No,
Damn
he
it.
hits you with lawsuits, copyright strikes, and protection fees, plus that emotional damage of being so hoity-toity.
Lawsuits, copyright strikes, and protection fees. Emotional damage of being so hoity-toity. He said that right, didn't he? Trebuchet? I'll take Trebuchet for 300, Alex. Medium items is not bad for finding a cutlass, buckle, or a submersible, but we have enough money for gumballs.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does. I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
I could, you know, powder keg when you burn charge this 2 seconds and deal damage equal to, what was it, 20% your enemy's max health? But no, it's still not better. Amulet, swashbuckle, Kina, or just temp damage. The damage goes pretty hard. Gangs. Good luck.
My
Have
fight
fun.
isn't with you, but if you insist.
Does Tim AI have anything to say about the Bazaar? I can't ask him right now. We have a lifesteal, hasted radiant Langshan. Not bad. We gotta really do burst. Yeah, we gotta really burst the shit out of that one. Tim AI is on my other PC that broke. What do we think? Honestly, skills might go harder right now. We could do a diamond Vanessa's amulet for 40% crit chance, which would add more damage onto these things and increase the amount of crits we're getting on our trebuchet. Flamethrower has one of the most impactful upgrades in the game. Still thinking Flamethrower would be insane. What am I swapping the Flamethrower? What, the submersible out for Flamethrower? Cutlass out for Flamethrower? This thing is doing so much damage and burn. Swashbuckle. Yeah. Switch out the swashbuckle for Flamethrower. It's only 25% crit, I guess. We still would get a lot of crits. Dealing a lot of extra damage, though. Upgrade your swashbuckle. You need the swashbuckle on the flamethrower. Oh, right, it's got to do more damage. I could do this. And then upgraded says burn equal to 2 times the item's damage, so it'd be like 200 and something burn every 6 seconds. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I just know that this thing is shielding me up the wazoo and doing a shit ton of burn. And it's a 3-second down to 1.5 hasted for the trebuchet engine. The shield was great. Yeah, we had a lot of shield. But we had a lot of shield against enemies that weren't really hitting me. But it also stopped me from being one-shot. Pair it with the eel buddy. What if, what if, what if? Fire submersible though is not 3 seconds, but it still could be okay if it's hasted. Take out the trebuchet. We're no longer healing, but the Zorkit is pretty much charging, maybe even faster than this would be. I don't know. This build has been slaying. I don't think you need to change it yet. Let me look up this submersible. To diamond, it would just go to 36 to 48 damage. That's it. Cutlass is nothing compared to 226 burn of the flamethrower.
The crew's getting restless. They're loyal to me.
So you're saying I should
I don't know about
keep this like that? Three seconds on this thing, almost 100% crit chance, hasting everything else. I think the Cutlass was... So you're saying Cutlass is nothing compared to 226 flamethrower damage. But this is dealing double crit, right? So when I had it in there, it's literally dealing... You know, what's double this? 320, and then double that. That's like 600 and something damage. And 10% of that, 60 something burn every 6 seconds, down to 3 if I can get it hasted. It's like pretty freaking insane. But could that be made up for this doing more procs and more hasting on the trebuchet every 1.5 second? 300 damage per hit, so 600 on crit. Right, and then 10% of that, 60 burn damage. And it's multicast. Did I already calculate that in there? So it's times 2. So 1200 damage and 120 burn every 5.6 seconds. It's tough. Tough to want to get rid of my fiery cutlass.
We don't move soon.
Flamethrower should only go
lead
in
the
if you make a
mutiny
diamond.
myself.
Yeah, I know. Otherwise, upgrade your buckle. The burst damage has been good to tear through shields. If we go just burn, and this is not just burn, there's plenty of damage here, but like this thing's ripping the damage. If we get somebody like a Pygmalion or something that is shielding like crazy, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get him killed. I don't know. Crit with the flamethrower deals 600 burn. You could skip, save some time. Multicast is so good. I agree.
Sails
It's
down,
dealing a lot of
anchors up.
damage.
Just
But I do like the
waiting for
shields
your
of the
command.
fiery submersible. I really wish they could stay as 3 seconds so I could just get rid of the trebuchet. Flamethrower is unenchanted. It can get better. Life is good, but it could be better. I could also not do it and go for a skill that could buff everything that we already have. I know that you guys think the flamethrower is the best. I don't think I personally would go flamethrower, but I had way too many people talk about the flamethrower for me not to try the flamethrower.
Now this will inspire the crew.
Did its base damage go down there? Go for a gold tier poison skill. Pretty sure Cutlass is better as is. It went down because of temp damage boost. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like nervous for a second. Like, did I just get screwed over? Burn item. Try to get another flamethrower. Go for ultra mega diamond. Netherite flamethrower. Why not both Cutlass and flamethrower? I really like the fiery submersible. If it's hasted, it's going off really fast. It's giving us a shit ton of shields. It's doing a shit ton of burn already. And it's also charging the trebuchet, which is also doing a bunch of damage, now healing and burning. Or do I want the burst damage of the fiery cutlass, you know? I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough call. Might go for health here. I got a shit ton of money. I don't want to be sniped. Sells haste items. Chronos.
I can turn your minutes
A lot of them are
into hours.
enchanted. Turbo submarine. Haste 3 items for 1 second. Better than a trebuchet. It is a vehicle. It needs a large too. I could, you know, fucking water wheel. Double sub, you know, turbo submarine and a fiery submersible. I don't think it's gonna go off as much. Maybe though, maybe, because the flamethrower is not gonna be multicast. I don't know if it's gonna be charged up as much as it needs to be. And then it can haste back the fiery submersible and the flamethrower and give me a shit ton of shields. Hastes things more.
Cyclops and the Seamoth.
We've been standing here 20 seconds. Are you okay?
Subnautica card form. Just, I don't know. I don't know if it's the right play. It's
Chronomancy
freaking
doesn't
silver,
just
man.
win fights. It feels good.
When you crit with an adjacent item, haste an item for 3 seconds. Adjacent items have 50% crit chance. Shit, should we just have done turbo turbo spyglass into the cutlass? Cyclops and the Seamoth. Turbo ambergris. Pufferfish, you know, that was originally I was thinking would be a really cool build with the hasted Vanessa amulet, but... Are you a vehicle? No. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my pufferfish. This is the Subnautica build on God. I don't even know if this is going to be good, but it does proc a lot. And if it's going to be hasted, this is going to haste, this is going to haste. We're basically just going for burn build. Property Baron against, or over Awakened District. Shield items have plus shield equal to the value of your items. Could be good. When you use a large item, haste another item for 4 seconds. Yeah. Your shield items have plus 25. Yes. It's basically like we gotta kill him in 5 seconds or be dead. What a cool looking enemy, by the way. So sick. Could fight the district to practice against shields. So dealing damage for the amount of shield that it has. Right? Shield equal to your current health. Never mind. Deal damage equal to your shield. Man, it still looks pretty good, chat. It still looks damn good. He just died.
Waste of
I'm gonna watch that again. First of all, screw you giving me the land scraper. Let's watch it again and watch the amount of burn that's being built up and how fast. 30, 60, 500, 900. So what we gained there, and I think why I decided to make that switch, is the fact that the turbo submarine going off every 4 seconds and hasting 3 items, it is a guaranteed flamethrower haste. It's gonna haste the flamethrower, the submersible, and itself. Every proc. And if it's hasted, then it's down to a 2 second, right? Landscraper has passive value gain, not the worst.
The hold can't hold this.
The hold can't hold this. I think we get rid of the Zor kit at this point in time. I mean, I can get rid of Pickles. I don't need to make that decision yet. Slow skills, weapon skills, or diamond tier skills. Weapon skills could be really good, but we could also get some bullshit ammo stuff. We're not slowing it all, but we could get something that's like when you haste, you slow or something. I don't remember, have them all memorized, so you can be like, that's not even one your drunk huts, but I'm gonna go diamond.
If you know you are the best, it's not human.
First 10 times you slow, see? Rightmost burn item has plus 12 burn. Leftmost burn item has plus 12 burn. More burn on the flamethrower, but I think we're proccing the fiery submersible more, so it might actually be more meaningful for us to put burn on the submersible. Knife tricks. Or I just reroll and try to go for something really, really good. Because like plus 12 burn, it's almost doubling. It's almost doubling the submersible burn. Is that worth? I don't know. This thing is already 5 times the amount of burn anyways.
You know we're on an important mission, right? Overthrowing tyrants, liberation, and such?
If you have a vehicle, reduce your non-vehicle's cooldowns. Well, screw you. I mean, 20% cooldown reduction on flamethrower. Not bad, actually. When you use an item with burn, items that item gains 3 burn. Or your poison items, no. Yeah, I might actually go 20% cooldown reduction on flamethrower. This is also burn scaling, yeah. But am I going to gain anything by adding 3 burn onto this, which just dumped 500 burn per 6 seconds? Conflagration sounds wild. It does. But it's very little compared to what we're doing.
Maybe they ate
I think we try to get an extra 500, 600 burn faster.
Olin was right. You are a quick study.
6 seconds down to 4.8. That seems pretty good. And then probably do another fight. Because remember we have higher crit chance for every fight, too. I thought it was going to be Lich. I really thought it was going to be Lich. I think we should be able to toss the veteran octopus's salad pretty hard. Could make the trebuchet more value. Do we care about value on the trebuchet? More, if you have only 1 medium, no. Your items have plus 2% crit chance for each weapon. Yes, arms race. That's a burn build.
It's over already.
Yeah, we got
barely
it.
got our flags up.
Plus 6% crit chance. Not nothing. I don't mind 1400 shield, but a little more damage. Since we have burning, shielding, based on damage. How is the octopus even a legendary? I mean, you can't really compare any enemy right now to my build.
I've seen my share of storms.
DJ robot and nanobots with a heavy ballista. Hasted? But the companion core, so everything being used on the left side here. I kind of like that build, to be honest. And he's doing well. He, she, they. Doing really well with it. What's happening here is every time that they use something on this side of the companion core, it charges. Let's see here. When you use another friend, charge this 1 second. So friend. This is getting charged up the wazoo. And then this hastes adjacent items, which when the heavy ballista gains haste, it gains damage and gets charged. And then the DJ robot is hasting all friends. When you use a friend, charge this. That's a good build. That's a good build right there, but not good enough. And then First Aiden is just classic.
Crimson Storm hasn't
best
sat in dock this long
dually
since my
item.
father built her.
But let's look at the numbers here. We only procced this twice, this once. Like, really? Can I watch that again? That was a quick fight. We barely did anything. Yeah. It's one flamethrower proc. This person's only lost once, looks like, and won all other battles. 2 more. Let's hear gold aquatic or gold tier. I'm just gonna go loot. Oh, you know what? I didn't have room for it, I don't think. So I think I just lost it, which is a giant fuck you to this game too, for just being like, nah, well, you're stupid. Fuck you. God, it pisses me off. That shit pisses me off. Get rid of this upgrade hammer. It's not doing anything. Small items. Travel anywhere. Spare change. Travel anywhere. What do you got? Sell skills. Perfect.
You have great potential.
First 6 times use a non-weapon. Each fight charge 1 weapon. But we're not using non-weapons. Sounds really cool, but it's not a thing that actually works for us. If you have exactly 1 weapon, its cooldown is reduced by 5%, while your enemy has a slowed item. That's a weird, specific thing. Items just have plus 12% crit chance. It's pretty good. It's kind of lame, but
The Bazaar is a rabid beast.
We're happy to have it. Max health, maybe? I don't know if we really need to do anything.
Rapid 10.
Am I gonna sell my trebuchet at this point in time? It's possible the trebuchet would be procced more than the turbo submarine, but the turbo submarine is hasting. I think we can get rid of it. I think we can get rid of all of this, to be honest. If we wanted to. Late game gold shoveled for fun. Lord of the Waste for crit chance. Trash Titan for, what is it, use small, charge big, which is not good for us. The Trash Titty. When you use a small item, charge a large item. It's super good skill, but we don't need that. And then Boss Harrow has something, I always forget, but it's good. When any non-weapon is used, slow it. That could be really good if we go against somebody that doesn't have weapons. Lord of the Waste is a joke. Yeah, he's a pushover, so we can get easy money and experience. But if we were to get that skill, either when non-weapon is used, slow it for 2 seconds, which is crazy good. Weapons deal plus 20 damage is good, and Keen Eye upgrade is good. It's good, good, good. Boss Harrow skill is great for you, but the crit would be broken. Lord of the Waste, when any item is used, all items on both sides gain crit chance, I think. Also really strong. And we get more experience. I wouldn't take a skill even if you get it, though. With the swashbuckle, though,
The crew's getting restless.
obviously I'm buffing the enemy's
loyal
ability
to
to
me.
crit, but
But I don't know about you.
to get more items, you have to purchase in-game, right? Something about next season, you'll be able to get the expansion for free with in-game currency. If we go crit, we could replace Amulet if needed or wanted. True, but it's got haste too, though, which is kind of why we kept it.
The desert wind is warm perfume.
Crit would be scaling if battle goes on longer. It could be potentially bad for us if we gave an enemy scaling, or crit, I mean, when we didn't want to.
Truth. Someday you will see.
You're going against a peg that has 0% crit, but that crazy amount of healing that we saw earlier, right? That could have been problematic, but I wouldn't mind getting a better submarine, but submarine's not really there for damage and shield. So I pay to get XP.
Life is risk. The Bazaar is more than a city. It is their plaything.
Upgrade swashbuckle. Skill would be good too. It could be potentially good. Let's upgrade our buckle.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
50% plus crit chance, and adjacent items have damage, heal, have bonus damage, heal, or shield equal to their crit chance. If I can just read. We're ripping. Tentoria. Looks like just lost. Probably got some sort of really good enchanted item. So dangerous, potentially.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Poison build. A lot of poison. Holy smokes. With the Turbo Vanessa amulet? Are you kidding me? The freeze is getting me here. Not. 1500 burn. Three jellies, yeah. Crazy. I don't know if I really care about this. You might as well see what the shop's got. I don't think the help is going to do a whole lot at this point in time.
I feel like that decision comes from a negative place.
Let's get that temp damage boost. Frost Street Champion. What do you have? It's last day. Unless we lose. If we lose, we actually are going to survive one more day, which is kind of insane. Frost Street Champ. That iceberg, though. At the start of each fight, freeze non-weapon items. That would be really good for me. For 2 seconds, that would be awesome. First time you freeze each fight, haste 2 items for 2 seconds. We're not freezing, but top one would be good. Do it. We hit him with 1 burn, I think he's toast. Every time I use an item, it freezes. But I just needed 1 burn.
Stronger. Now at noon.
Give me that first ability, Blizzard, please. Wah, wah. Burn skill, ammo skill, haste charge skill. I like haste charge skill because we're hasting a lot. Burn skill could be really freaking good too, but a lot of them are like +1 burn. Rightmost item +3 burn. Be in and out throughout the night. Alright, Z-Heal. I'm leaning towards haste and charge skills. The best people that are playing this game already know every skill, and they're like, oh man, I know that this specific merchant sells this specific skill.
You have a large submarine there. I didn't know they put your forehead into the game. Hutslov, Hutslov.
Womp womp.
Speed doesn't come from muscles. It comes from beyond the body.
First time using an item each fight, haste 1 aquatic item. First 5 times use your leftmost item, haste 1 item for 1 second. That's not that good unless I switch locations. Why do I have my flamethrower on the left? Because of my initial dose. First time you haste, freeze 1 item for 3. Probably quick freeze here. If you freeze the right thing, it could be game over. We're gonna be almost perma-hasted by the end though. If I had something that was like start with 2 items hasted, I might go there to start the engine, but
I'll lead the mutiny myself.
left crit, more damage, more burn. We have rightmost has crit chance, leftmost has more crit chance, right? Because I could totally do, you know, this and put the fiery submersible over here, but stood in line for 100 minutes for a single ride. We'll do freeze. Quick freeze isn't bad. It's silver, which hurts me on the inside, but loot item. Plus 24 shield on my turbo sub. Cooldown 3% bronze. God, you're killing me. Diamond scrap. I might even still put it on my fiery submersible. It goes off faster than my turbo sub. We're using turbo sub for the turbo. Health shield items, fight a monster. Yeah, probably fight a monster. This guy's Kev's army, he's got a lot of enchanted items. It's pretty good, but what am I gonna find there that I need? Alright, second chance for Blizzard.
Your fault. I blame. Good fighter. Impressed.
What? Don't have a freeze item. Last fight. This guy's lost more than I have. I guess lost the wrong types of battles, right? We lost early and then didn't at all. He the same day. He just lost more prestige during the battles that he lost. And this is it. Potentially for the win here.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
It had to be a Pygmalion with a 10,000 health. Crazy. Wow, Matchbox Marbles build. I've never seen that before, lol. You're gonna try to go burn build against me, bro? Oops, you're dead.
That was impressive.
That's our 10th victory. That's that.
All of this is just training. Our real fight is on Pelago.
Good stuff. Get a little screenshot here. I've been documenting all my wins and posting them, so might as well keep doing that, right? I think it's interesting to look at. Cool stuff. My flame burns brighter. Thanks for watching on the VOD. I will see you in the next one.